Hello and welcome to ForexMinute.com's review of ForexTime. It's a Forex broker, obviously by the name, that's EU regulated. And you can see I'm on the front page here. The first thing I would say is we do have the typical MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms being used. So obviously most of you should understand what that entails and what it looks like. It's a very well-known platform. It gives you the possibility of using plenty of EAs and, of course, custom indicators. So the first thing, you pop up, and then there's a slider that has a lot of different instruments. What I find most interesting is this 100 plus trading instruments. That is massive because they don't offer just Forex. They offer spot metals, CFDs on commodity futures, CFDs on ETFs, excuse me, and indices. So, for example, go ahead and click on that, and it gives you a rundown of what is a CFD, a contract for difference, what's an ETF. But for example, these ETF CFDs, you've got these bull three times. There's the DIA, which is pretty common when the triple Qs traces the NASDAQ 100. It's just a way to basically play the NASDAQ 100 by simply taking advantage of the ETF itself. Now, looking at the DAX, the NAX, you can do the direct index. Now, that gives you the ability of taking advantage of those moves without going into such a heavy leverage and margined market, obviously. Share CFDs, it's basically stocks, over 50 stocks here, though, 2% requirements. You can take a look at the contract specifications, and that brings up the chart of like all of the the currencies, FX miners. So in there you'll have like Sing dollar, Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, exotics, dollar Mexican peso, dollar Polish zloty, etc., etc. US dollar, Russian ruble, which is not something that people necessarily offer. Not all brokerages will actually offer that. Share CFDs, so like you have Alcoa, minimum spreads. The spreads will depend on the stock, obviously. Intel, Kraft, Coca-Cola, a lot of the big ones, the ones you're going to know anyways: Facebook, JP Morgan Chase, etc. There's CFDs on commodity futures, so you've got gold, corn, wheat, soybeans, Brent, WTI, light sweet crude, silver. A lot of the ones that you would hope to see CFDs on index fund futures, E-mini 500, S&P 500, E-mini 100 for the NASDAQ, DAX, Nikkei, FTSE, and the CAC. So there are plenty of things to trade, and that is the beauty of trading at ForexTime, because you can use correlated markets, or you can use completely non-correlated markets in order to diversify, to keep your portfolio. If you're more of an investor and less of a trader, that can help. There is an education session, and the section offers articles, tutorials, webinars, and glossary. So like you click here and it'll give you a little bit of information about the webinars. So for example, there's moving average, Ichimoku, trend indicators, etc. For the particular time that I'm looking at this, but that of course changes from time to time. There are articles and tutorials, so you can go there and it just choosing the best Forex brochure, what is Forex trading, Forex basics, etc. There are trading contests and bonuses from time to time. You would be well served, though, to make sure you check this when you sign up, depending on when you're seeing this video. But right now you can see Forex Trading Cup, 3,000 credit in a live account. There's a Blaze of Glory contest, Trailblazer. You can win up to 10,000, and it's gives you a little something to do to kind of measure your strengths and weaknesses against the rest of the trading community. There are bonuses and promotions, as I said, 200% cashback rebate. You want to swap free trading week, open over the weekend account, and then wave goodbye to rollover charges on instruments from Monday to Friday. Low commissions on MT5 if you choose a commission-based account. Now that's another thing too. We do have quite a bit of different types of trading accounts here at Forex Time. So having said that, it really comes down to what you're looking for. But at the end of the day, like if you have religious convictions that do not allow rollover, swap, that type of thing, then that comes into play. Obviously, you can see that there's a standard, a fixed spread, a cent account, which is basically in cents, and it offers up to 1,000 to one leverage, which is something that you see in quite a bit of the accounts. ECN accounts, and again, the aforementioned, it's the Islamic account, of course. So, having said that, you can see that there is an account for everyone. The ability to trade the PAM program, that's if you happen to trade for other people, that type of things. There are signal subscribers, signal providers, etc. on this site. So pretty extensive site. You have the usual frequently asked questions section. It tells you about deposits and withdrawals. Deposits are the standard fare. You can use bank account. You can use certain cards. The usuals. You can use euros, dollars, and rubles. So having said that, it's pretty extensive. The contact us, you can do it via phone or email. They have quite a few different offices around the world. So you can see all of these orange dots represent these various offices. So you should be able to contact somebody relatively close to your time zone and get answers to your questions. That being said, Forex Time is without a doubt one of the most global brokerages we've seen. It is EU regulated, SISEG. You're going to be hard pressed to find a brokerage account that's going to allow you to trade so many different markets, both correlated and uncorrelated. And we cannot stress enough how important that is, and the advantages of trading the CFD markets over the futures markets, because you can control the amount of the position size. That is crucial for the smaller trader. And this is a marketplace that is or collection of marketplaces that is wide enough that the professional can find a home there at Forex Time as well.